minutes. A training I am doing in 55 minutes. So welcome everybody. Again, I have YouTube over here. I have TikTok over here. So when you guys are jumping on, please let me know where you're watching from. And YouTube, if you're watching the replay, just put replay in the comments and where you're watching from. I love this part, right? Because you guys, you can go back to YouTube at any time and check it out. Okay. If you're loving this information and you want to watch it again, you can go back to YouTube. So welcome everybody. Let me get my drinks over here, my peach tea lemonade and my water, and let's just roll up our sleeves and get to business. This entire week, I am going to be sharing with you guys what it takes to make 100K in 2026 online. I'm going to simplify it for you, okay? And if you're absolutely serious about making six figures in 2026, I'm going to invite you to be part of my coaching because I'm going to coach you through that process in 2026. I'm not here to show you how to grind. I'm not here to show you how to work harder. I'm actually here to show you how to leverage systems, work smarter, and work less and make more money in 2026. We've been so programmed the wrong way. We've been programmed to go to school, get good grades, go to college, then go get a job. You know, the average American makes $5,300 a month. That's what they make. Okay. I'm going to show you how to make 10K a month without having to have a college education and without having to work 40, 50, 60 hours. Hello, my friends. 40, 50, 60 hours away from your family. I'm going to actually show you how to do it online, and I'm going to show you how to do it with a passive income stream. So my name is Michelle O'Neill, and I was introduced to this strategy in 2026. In 2022, September 9th of 2022 to be exact. And I will share with you, I personally think it is the most brilliant business strategy because I did not have zero knowledge. I had zero knowledge in digital marketing. I had zero knowledge in making an income online. So I had to learn. But I love the fact that I could learn and earn at the exact same time. I actually had a lot of limiting beliefs and stinking thinking. So I gave myself actually 2 years to make six figures and really 3 years to change my life. My first year goal was to make $54,000 a year because I didn't know what I didn't know. I was like, oh my gosh, if I can just make $54,000 my first year following a strategy without any monthly expenses, and learning digital marketing skills, I'll be excited. My second year goal was to learn how to make 300 a day. 300 a day is 109,000 a year. That would change my life. My third year goal was to learn how to attract $600 a day in customers, which is 218,000 a year. Okay, that was my 3-year goal. Do you guys have a 3-year goal for your income? If not, commit to making that today. Money loves speed. If you're not quickly setting goals, you're never going to achieve something you never set, by the way. And guess what? The strategy I'm sharing with you today, I ended up making six figures in 6 months. I made my first $1 million in 17 months, and I've never spent a dime on ads. Okay. I've done all of this organically following a 2-hour income priority focus time where I could get all my income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. I'm going to share that with you. Hello. Good morning, my friend. So I'm going to break that down with you today. Okay. I want to simplify it for you. Now, if somebody would have gave me this game plan in 2022, I would have looked at it different. I wouldn't have thinking it would have taken me so long. Okay, to change my life. So hopefully you'll see a different picture of it today. Hi, South Africa in the house. I love it, love it, love it. So we're going to first start with, you got to simplify things. Sometimes we think more means more. In reality, more could mean more headache. And hello, how are you guys doing? I love it. More could mean more headache, right? More could mean more work. So I'm going to show you how to work less and focus on one thing in 2026. Because if you can master this in 2026, sky's the limit. This was what opened it up for me. Now I make six figures a month just in affiliate income. I make six figures a month in the digital space in passive income. Okay. And with my affiliate income, that's all reoccurring. But it started with one foundation. Okay. So don't let that overwhelm you. Hey, Robin, how are you, my friend? So I want you to do the math because, you know, you got to know where you're going. So let me give you an example. This is a network marketing product that I love. I love this product. I've been taking it since 2017. But the math just didn't make sense to me. And I struggled really, really hard selling this. So I would make $12 if somebody bought this from me. So you guys, if I wanted to make 6 figures selling this product, I would need 8,333 customers. That's a lot of work. I did not want to work that hard. Okay. So I figured out that, first of all, you guys, the educational industry is on fire. There's never been a faster growing industry than the education industry. Why wouldn't you want a piece of that pie? So when I learned, hello, my friend, when I learned that I could get a piece of that pie and make 100% profit, I was in. So I was like, whoa, hold on here. I can learn, I can gain in knowledge, I can gain in skills, I can make 100% profit, and I can have no monthly expenses, and all the money goes to my family. I'm in. I'm in. Put a yes in the comments if that makes sense to you. Let me know in the comments. Does that make sense to you? You get a gain in knowledge and skills. You get to make 100% profit. You have no monthly expenses, and you get to keep all the money for your family. Because it's the person you become that's going to change your life. Yes, it makes sense. It did for me in 2022. I was like, I'm in. So I was nervous at first because I was like, whoa. I only need 6 customers a month to make 6 figures. I'm having a hard time selling a $12 product. Who on here has ever thought about that before? Have you guys ever thought about that before? How can I sell something higher ticket if I'm struggling selling a lower ticket? Let me know. Put yes in the comments or me in the comments if that's you, because that's huge. Okay, here's the difference. The educational industry is booming. It's what people are looking for. And if people understand that they can make one investment, just one small investment, no monthly expenses, and make 100% profit and gain in knowledge and gain in skills, it's a no-brainer. And here's what I love. The programs that I promote, y'all have a TV on your wall that costs more than these programs. So it's not like you've never invested and spent the money before. So that all registered for me. So you think about it. So let me ask you guys a question. Let's get really serious. If you could have a proven system that you could follow and just let's just say 2 to 4 hours a day with total of everything, with learning and earning and implementing, 2 to 4 hours a day, Monday through Friday, and maybe 3 hours on the weekend between Sunday and Saturday. Okay. And if you could follow it and make 6 figures in 2026, let me ask you, how much would you invest? I'm just curious what you're going to say, because it's interesting to me. We don't see the value investing in that, but we'll go to college and spend $100,000 going to college to graduate from college with a degree. Then we got to find a job. Then after we find a job, hopefully we make decent money. Well, the average American makes $5,300 and they spend $100K. So look how many years they have to work just to get their college in profit. Think about that. I love the fact that this is a low investment. See, nobody can even answer that. Why can't you guys answer that? You guys got to take action. Like when you engage, things happen quicker in your life. I'm telling you. Like, it's, to me, it's an over. What if you even invested $10,000, but you made $100K? You made $90,000 profit, but nobody can take those skills away from you. Think about that. Just go do it again next year. Double it the next year for a one-time investment. Do you see what I'm coming from? It's not 10K though. I just was doing easy math right there, right? 100K minus 10 is 90K, right? But that's what I'm sharing with you. But we fall for that in school. Like, we're okay spending $50,000, $100,000 to go to college to, on average, the American makes $5,300. And it takes them years and years and years and years to pay off the college debt. How did we get sold on this? in the world did we get sold on that? Well, and this is why the e-learning industry is erupting, because many of you are waking up and you're like, I don't need that education. I can make more money online. So I'm proud of you for waking up. I woke up in 2022. I was like, no, this is it. This is crazy. I'm done working harder. I'm ready to work smarter. And it's smart when you only need 6 customers a month to make $100K in 2026. Who wouldn't want to master that? Who? 6 customers is all you need to make $100K? And guess what? It's one offer, so it's simplified. So it's not like you're having all these different offers and you got to DM people and do all this stuff. No. You know why you don't have to, hey, my friend, you know why you don't have to go bother friends and family? You know why you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours on the phone or direct messaging people? Is because it's automated. You guys, this is your freedom machine. This will freely be out there working for you 24/7. So I was like, hold on. I can have a fully automated business that costs me nothing on a monthly basis. You all spend more money in gas going to your job than I do having $1 million a year business, by the way, because I figured it out. Because back in 2022, I was willing to invest in gaining more knowledge and gaining more skills. And then I was willing to apply it. I was willing to gain more knowledge, gain more skills, learn them, and apply them. That's why I make 7 figures a year. And I still haven't spent any money on ads. That was actually one of my goals in 2025, by the way. And I got scared. I'm just being honest with you. I was like, just keep on doing organically. Like, why would you want to try to hire a team and figure that out? Because I love helping everyday families just like me have no monthly expenses and build a business. And I just love that. And I was like, I just don't want to change my message, dang it. I literally was like, I just don't want to change that message. So I'm going to master more marketing on more channels to get more attention instead of spending money on ads. But that was my goal in 2025. And I just, my heart couldn't do it. My gut was like, nope. And my heart said, no, you just don't need to. Because I love being the hope dealer for families, letting them know that, man, you can make 6 figures. You can have 10K months without spending money, without monthly expenses. I look at families that have kids and it's like the money they spend in daycare, the money they spent going to work is outrageous because they just are afraid to shift because of that old, outdated programming that you got to have a college education. You got to have that. That doesn't mean anything anymore. Unless you want to be like a doctor, right? Or something, a lawyer or an accountant or a dentist, like something that really needs it. But the average person doesn't anymore. Look at these highly educated people that are losing jobs every single day because the digital world has taken them out. That, my friends, is why the educational industry is booming. And why wouldn't you want to be part of that? Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. Just call me your hope dealer because I truly hope today you see a different perspective. I truly hope I can help you clear your mind and see what is possible for you in 2026. But you have to be willing to step into that different identity. Because if you're okay with what the average American makes, then I can't help you. But if you're like, I'm sick and tired of being the average American out there, I want to replace my income. I want to make 6 figures. And this is it. If you could focus on 6 customers, all you need to do is get so good. And I'm going to simplify it for you here in a minute. Just so good with your marketing. You guys are already consumers on social media. Why don't just take 1 hour a day, become a creator? Get out of your comfort zone. I'm sure when you first started your job, it was scary at first. Just a minute. Looks like we got a little stinker on here. Hold on. Okay. I think it's so funny when you're teaching marketing and somebody's on there. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay. Love it. I love people so much. Okay. So I just want you to remember this, and I'm going to keep on going. 6 customers, 1 offer, and you automate it. You guys, this is what changed my life, and I'm going to explain automations to you, and don't let this overwhelm you. I actually can show you how you can get free access to a complete system that is already pre-built and ready to go. All you got to do is connect it to your domain. My domain is dailypaybusiness.com. And if you want to get free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint, go right there. That blueprint that you're going to get free access to today has created 126 6-figure income earners in the United States. I think 3 or 4 6-figure earners in Canada, and I could be wrong on that. It could be 5. And then 26 self-made millionaires in South Africa. Today, you can get free access to it. It's right here. Just go. And once you put your email in, this is what's going to happen. Okay. This is my system. This is your capture page. Okay. Here, let me get my, okay. Okay. And by the way, this system terrified me back in 2022. I am not tech savvy. I don't like tech, and I don't want to learn tech. So when I got excited when I found out it was pre-built and ready to go. All I had to do is plug in my information and my payment gateway so I can be paid directly into my bank account. I got excited. Here's something else, by the way. This system, not only is it pre-built and ready to go, it unlocks another income stream for you. So not only are we going to use this to focus on this unlocks an affiliate income stream for you. So you can just have additional cash flows coming in without you doing additional work. Please hear me. You're so programmed to work harder. No. This is about systems and leverage so you can work smarter. This affiliate income will just be out there working for you without you having to even market it. This is what's so cool. How's that possible? Because if anybody lands on this, right here, they're going to see a little link that they can click on. If they go to that, they're going to learn about this whole system. And if they're interested in it and they register, that means you unlocked affiliate income without you doing anything. This is what I call your value ladder. Okay? This is exactly what I call your value ladder. Yes, I love the affiliate income too. And it just unlocks without you doing anything. Just like we had a call last night inside our community, and it was another affiliate income stream that also helps you save time. So every single affiliate income that I have, it literally is to help my customers more. And they then also, so tools to help them more, but it unlocks more income for them. It's a no-brainer. That's exactly what you should want to learn. Okay. So here's what happens. This is a capture page. Capture means you capture their email. In return, you give them something. I give people free access to a Freedom Formula Blueprint. Okay. And so the moment that they put their email in, they click right here and it takes them to this. This is a video. Okay. And then here is the Freedom Formula. Okay. Okay, the Freedom Formula, PDF. So here's a video, and this is a Freedom Formula with a video as well. Now, why is it set up like this? Because I want people to be able to get their answers immediately. I don't want them to have to wait for me. So the moment somebody puts their email in, they're immediately taken to this video, and this video immediately comes to their email. If you don't see it, check your spam or promotions folder. It could have gone there. But you guys, think about that. How many people are going through this right now? And what am I doing? Hanging out with you. This is how you generate passive income. Again, we got to flip that mindset of the only way you're going to make money is if you're working, not when you have systems working for you. And this is a proven system, by the way. This system alone has grown a community to 57,700 people. So does the system work? Yes or yes. So it's not like you have the system and you're out there on your own trying to figure it out. No, it's not like that at all. And this is what I love because I remove the guesswork. So all you got to do is work on your knowledge and work on your skills. Learn and earn. Work on your knowledge, work on your skills, learn them and apply them and work on focusing on that. That's it. So it's not like you have to create anything from scratch. Okay, you don't have to do anything from scratch. It's all pre-built and proven and ready to go. That takes the pressure off. Now, here's the part I love. Okay, you see these right here? This goes to the page where somebody can buy. Okay. At any time, somebody can buy. So nobody has to expect an awkward DM from me, or nobody has to expect to have to get on the phone. I literally allow them to purchase at any time. Now, the ones that do not buy, you guys, they get inside what is called your email automations. This is another digital marketing strategy, email automations, right? Digital is anything in the digital space, like social media is in the digital space, right? And so that's what I teach, how to build a 6-figure a year business in the digital space. So you have your freedom. This is a freedom-based business. If you're looking for freedom, you're in the right place. If you're looking for the badge that you hustled or grind, you're not in the right place. Okay, I'm all about freedom. I'm all about systems and freedom. So what happens is the moment somebody goes through this, they get inside your email automations. I call this, it's the journey of the know, like, and trust. I just want people to know what I have, see if they're going to like it, and see if they can trust as a solution for what they're looking for. The ones that say yes, buy. The ones that say no, just unsubscribe. So I have built a multi-million-dollar business, and I've never heard the word no. I've never had to grab a list. I've never had to who do I have to follow up with? I've never had to do any of that. It's fully automated. For those of you guys that are brand new to automations, let me give you a great example that y'all can be like, oh, I get that. Amazon. Can you imagine if you wanted to order these markers on Amazon and you had to get on the phone with somebody first? Would you order the markers? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. Hey, my friend. No, you wouldn't order the markers. You'd be like, how long do I have to be on hold? And you'd have to click like 27 different buttons. You're like, for markers? No, right? But what does Amazon do? You can go to Amazon, you can type the markers in, and within what, 1 minute, you already got notification when it's going to be delivered to your door. That's a frictionless experience. That is the expectations people now have in today's world. So you need to provide those type of expectations. And that's what I do. They can go here, get immediate access to the blueprint. Between this video and this video, it literally answers 99% of somebody's questions. So they can go right down here and buy at any time. If it doesn't answer their questions, all they got to do, this is in an email, all they got to do is go to their email, reply to that email, and ask me a question. I love to answer your questions. Now, many of you are like, but Michelle, I'm new. How am I going to answer that question? Great question, by the way. That's why you need to be part of a community. Let's say somebody asks you a question. Just go take that question, copy and paste it, and go inside our community and be like, hey guys, I'm brand new. And I just had somebody reply to my email automations. And here's what they asked me. What is the best reply to this? You'll probably have within a minute or two, 5 to 10 people give you a response. You take the one that fits you best and you go copy and paste it back into the email. And you can even say, hey, thanks for your question. Sorry for the delay in responding. I actually had my community help me because I want to make sure I responded it the best way. Then you're showing them that there's a community out there to help them. That's the power of community, by the way. That's what you get to be part of. So then after that, they're just in my automations. Here's what I love. At any time, they can unsubscribe. And at any time, they can buy. You have all the control. But when people are going through this, guess what? I'm doing the things that I love. I'm doing the things that I love. Again, freedom-based business. The system is constantly working for me, okay? Yeah. Yes, true. And you're showing transparency that you don't know everything. Like I used to say all the time, like when I would go live at first, because I didn't go live, by the way, for my first 90 days. I was terrified, right? Because I didn't have mentorship like I provide in my community. And if somebody asked me really a question, I'd be like, that's such a really good question. I'm going to find the answer for you and I'll be back with that answer tomorrow. I would literally say that to people and people loved it. Like, heck, I still don't even know everything. I'm still in the learning and earning mode. I'm always going to be a student to this industry. Always going to be a student. I pay a lot of money for coaching now because I want to create 1,000 self-made millionaires. And I know I need to become that person that can create 1,000 self-made millionaires. So yeah, I always am just like, great question. I will find that answer and bring it back to you tomorrow. Right? I love that. So let me just give you some easy math here. Okay. Let's say here, let me put my calculator real quick here because I want to help you. To me, when you know exactly what you need to do, and then all we got to do is reverse engineer it, how are we going to achieve that, right? So let's just say, okay. So let's say because you're new, you're working on your marketing, you don't have any followers, you need 100 people, okay? 100 emails equals 1 sale. Now, first of all, I'm just beginner friendly, helping you with no following, no nothing. On average, inside my community, the ones that I personally work with, it's 1 out of 20. Okay, 1 out of 20 equals a customer. But I just want to show you how easy this is. Okay, there's 5 billion people on social media. So all you would need is 600 emails monthly equals 6 customers equals a month. Okay, 100 emails. Let's say 100 emails equals 1 sale. 600 emails monthly equals 6 customers, 8,400. How many of you would like to be able to create content to be able to generate that? That's it. That's all we focus on. That's it. That's it. So when I could literally, again, simplified, when I could literally just focus on one thing, and that was building my email list. I didn't care how many views my video had. I didn't care how many followers I had. I cared about how much my email list grew. Email equals income. What I found out is the bigger my email list, the more income I made. I literally used this strategy and made 6 figures in 6 months, and my system was free. But you also get an affiliate attached to it. Okay? So not only is it free, you make money off of your system. So you can also start building your affiliate income if you just focus on one offer. Again, 6 customers a month, 100K. Who's ready to learn this strategy? Put yes in the comments if you are truly ready to learn this strategy and you're ready to shift that identity and walk away with making 6 figures in 2026. Because what if you doubled it in 2027 and then you start making 200,000? Do you guys realize this? Can I rock your world right now? Can I get you so fired up right now? Do you guys realize this? In my program, our top product is $1,400, which most people have a TV or TVs on their wall that cost more than that. If you get so good with your marketing, your branding, again, skills and knowledge, you learn skills and knowledge, you learn them and apply them, and you get so good with your marketing and you attract just 1 customer a day, which is what, 30 customers a month. There's 5 billion people. That's not hard to do. 1 customer a day, it's $511,000 a year. In 2 years, you're a self-made millionaire in the digital space. And I'm going to show you how to do this working 2 to 4 hours a day. How many of you are willing to learn that? But see, to me, this should be the first goal. Like right here should be, this is you should make 2026 your foundation month, foundation year, right? I'm going to build my foundation. I'm going to master skills and knowledge. I'm going to learn and apply, learn and apply. That's what we always have been taught to do, right? You want to go be a dentist, what do? Learn knowledge, learn skills, apply them, get a degree, and then go find a job. But unfortunately, in college, a lot of they did the math. Go research it on YouTube. The average person that has a college degree now, on average in the USA, makes $5,300 a month with a college degree, and they're all in college debt because they spent $50,000 to $100,000 going in debt to make $50,000 a year or $60,000 a year. How would you like to learn to make $100K a year with a one-time investment, no monthly expenses, and these skills and knowledge you can apply to anything? The digital world isn't going anywhere. Every single one of you should want to have knowledge in the digital space. And the education industry, the digital education industry is booming because people are waking up to this. Why not you? Hey, good morning, my friend. Why not you? Why not you? Like, just ask yourself that. Why not me? I had zero knowledge in this. I had zero understanding. And I applied it in 2022, ended up making 6 figures my 6th month. Brand new on TikTok. I had no following. Matter of fact, guys, when I went to TikTok in September of 2022, I was terrified. I thought, isn't TikTok a dancing platform? Oh my gosh, I'm way too old to go to TikTok. You know why I chose TikTok? TikTok is interest-based, which means whatever you're posting, if other people are engaging or searching or posting things like that, they're going to see your content. So that's why TikTok just made sense to me. I love YouTube. I love you guys. YouTube is the number 2 search engine. People go to YouTube, how to blank. So to me, these are the 2 most brilliant, and these are the 2 I've used. I've been 100% consistent on TikTok, and I'm very consistent now on YouTube. I go live on YouTube, like whenever I go live on TikTok, and it's built me. Most of my $1,400 customers come from YouTube, by the way. Most of my $900 customers come from TikTok. Interesting, but it's the way it is. So very interesting. Anyway, this is it. Just master it. Now, I'm going to flip the page because I'm going to show you how to create content. You're already a consumer, how to be a creator, just 1 hour a day to get eyeballs on here, because that's your only goal. If you just focus on that, it's what's going to happen, okay? Hey guys, thanks for following me. Just call me your hope dealer, okay? So again, to get the free access to the Freedom Formula Blueprint, just go right here, check it out. If you have any questions after you get it, just email me. I would love to answer questions. If you're absolutely serious about being mentored to 6 figures in 2026, I would love to coach you through it. I'm excited. There will be more 6-figure earners created inside my community next year than in any other year. And I'm excited. Okay, so content made easy. What do you do? What do you have to do to get 6 customers? Okay, 3 pieces of content daily. Now, here's what's great. If you guys are inside my community, last night, the CEO of repurpose.io was actually on that call, and he teaches you how to even get more time back. So you could use his, again, system to batch create your content and have it go all over every single platform. And guess what? There's also an affiliate attached to that. So another tool to save you time and make you money. How cool is that? Yes. Save you time and make you money. How cool is that? Okay. So 3 pieces of content daily. Now, what I recommend in those content, right? Mostly if you're brand new, and I'm talking more on TikTok. If YouTube, I'm going to give you the YouTube strategy here, what I would do. Okay. TikTok, you're looking a 7-second, a 30-second, and a 1 minute. Okay, that's it. You guys, it shouldn't take you more than 1 hour to create those. Hey, thanks for following me, my friend. Just call me your hope dealer. I truly hope today you see a different perspective. But it should take you more than 1 hour to create them. If it does, you're in your head. Like, give yourself 30 minutes to create that. Give yourself 20 minutes and give yourself 10 minutes. That's it. YouTube, you could do one long form a week on YouTube and cut it into shorts. That's it. If you want to get really aggressive on YouTube, 2 long forms a week. That's it. That's all you would have to do. And then you can cut it into shorts. You can even use Opus Clip. That's what I do with my lives, by the way. When I get done going live, I go to YouTube. I go to TikTok, and I download my live to my computer, and I upload it up to Opus Clip. And Opus Clips gives me about 50 different videos. I can post them on TikTok. I can post them on YouTube. Again, repurpose content. Anybody can do it. Like, that's it, right? So that's your 3 pieces of content a day. The next thing that you can do is we have a free ad strategy. Okay. You can post free ads. You can go live. Okay. I didn't go live for my first 90 days. I wish I would have had coaching and mentoring to get me to go live sooner. Okay. When you start going live, all you need to do is go live maybe once a week, maybe twice a week. That's it. I do not believe in going live every day, 3 times a day. You don't need that. If you have to go live every day, 3 or 4 times a day, your marketing sucks because you're spending way too much time going live. You don't have to. If you got great marketing, and I'm going to teach you that right here. I made it a fun little word for you. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to do marketing that actually works. But you don't need to. That's it. Okay. And then this could be you're going to respond to comments and emails. The respond to comments is literally taking people to your automated system. And again, help with responding to emails is literally just taking people back. Or you can go ask your question inside the community and then just replying back to them. That's it. Can I ask you guys a question? Okay, so wait, 1 hour, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 30 minutes. Who is willing to take 2 hours and 30 minutes a day, just 5 days a week? You don't got to do it on Saturday and Sundays, and to make 6 figures in 2026. Who's willing to get the knowledge, get the skills to master this in 2026 the right way to make 6 figures in 2026? Put yes in the comments if that's you. Yes, me. Okay, I like me better. That's it. Don't make it harder than this. This is income earning activities. Can I share with you why this is so important? Again, I'm here to show you how to build a freedom-based business. I'm a mom of 6. I'm a grandma to 5. Time with my family is literally the most important thing to me. I love it. I got a few trainings to do today. And after that, I'm going to go pick 2 of my grandkids up from school. One of them's got a concert tonight. I just get to be a grandma the rest of the day. But my system will continue to work for me. This is the freedom I've always wanted. This is the freedom I've always, and if this is a freedom you want, you're in the right place. You're absolutely in the right place. Okay. Yay. I'll be joining the mastermind next. Awesome. I have a mastermind I do as well that I work with more of an intimate group of people to really help them just put fire under them to get to 6 and 7 figures quicker. Yes. New York. One of my goals is to go to New York City, but not when it's cold. I don't want to go to New York when it's cold. Okay. So let's talk about this. the impact. And I heard this, gosh, it was probably a few years ago, and it just landed with me. Okay. So this is how you build this, right? So impact. What does the I stand for here? Let me do this. Okay. In your content, in your free ads, in your going live, in your comments, just inspire people. Think about your month. We're already into, what are we, the 16th of the month. Have you went out and inspired somebody at all this month? Maybe your spouse or one of your children or one of your grandchildren or your significant other or your coworkers or one of your friends. Have you inspired somebody? Let me know in the comments. Have you inspired someone? If you haven't, that's the first thing we need to fix, by the way. Okay, think about it. Just go inspire people. Think about your behaviors online. Do you follow people that have inspired you? Do you follow people that have inspired you, make you feel good? That's all you got to do, inspire. And then message. Master your message. Master your message. Who are you? Who do you help? And what do you want to be known for? That's it. Master your message. Make it easy to understand and easy to want to follow. That's it. I am. Yes, I love that. I love that you are. Okay, now next, this is where people fall short, okay? You got to make it practical. So many people make it so complicated. People are going to buy from you no matter if it's this, no matter what it is, if they feel seen by you. This is where a lot of people fall short. You go out there, and this should make a lot of you feel really good right now, by the way. A lot of people think you got to go out there to create content to be seen. No. You create content to help your ideal customers feel seen by you. The loudest one in the room doesn't win. The one that wins is the one that can help people truly feel seen by you. So you don't have to be noticed by everyone. You just need to be noticed by the people's lives you want to change. So let me ask you this. I'm helping you. I'm giving you the exact strategy to make 6 figures in 2026. And if you want mentorship and guidance to all of this, that's what I do. And it unlocks immediate income streams. Plus, I teach you how to make affiliate income streams. I've already given you 2 affiliate incomes that you can have immediately without you adding more time or more work, right? The affiliates are just working in the back for you, right? Pretty awesome. But you got to give people practical steps. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Okay. Then you got to be authentic. This is the biggest thing I see people do wrong. You think you can't be you when you're creating content. That's what will help you generate so many customers. Let me ask you guys this question. For those of you that have been on with me for a while, how many of you can relate to a part of my story? Put yes in the comments if that's you. Like just any part of my story that you've heard since you've been following me. How many of you can relate to a part of my story? Yes. Okay. That's because I've just been authentic. And you can sense that. Right? That's easy to do because I'm sure when you guys are with your friends or with your family, you're authentic. You don't need to be anybody different when you go online. I guess unless you're not a good human. I think you guys are all good humans or you wouldn't be listening to me right now. Okay? Just go be authentic. That's the easy button. So let me ask you a question. So far in the impact strategy, like I said, this was the biggest takeaway. It relieved the pressure that I had to be smart, that I had to be professional, that I had to be this influencer, and that I had to know more. It relieved all of that. Does that help you guys? I was like, yes, this makes sense. So again, impact, inspire, message, practical, authentic, ooh. And my favorite, connection. connection. Okay, so let me give you another great example. How many of you have ever had a significant other before? A boyfriend, a girlfriend, you've gone on a date before. Okay. What made you want to go on the next date? Think about it. You guys connected in a certain way. You both are probably being authentic. You're being practical. You weren't showing off. You weren't trying to be somebody you weren't, right? You were literally sharing your story. You had a message, and you're probably just kind of inspiring each other. You guys have all done it. Creating content is no different. You know what I did when I launched my business in September of 2022? I'm a mom. So the easy button for me was I'm going to talk to other moms. I'm a mom of 6 kids. I've been divorced, 16, 17 years now, a long time. So I raised those 6 kids on my own. So there's many times I had to take a calculator to the grocery store. When I discovered this blueprint, I was like, this is the it for moms. Because, oh my gosh, if a mom could just get 1 customer a week, which is 300 a week, they could probably never have to take a calculator to the grocery store again. So I went out there. I'm a mom who I help moms. I want to be known for helping moms never take a calculator to the grocery store. And I went out there and I did that message over and over again. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is perfect for moms because you don't have to add more hours. You don't got to bother friends and family. You don't have to direct message people or get on the phone with people. Your system is automated. And if you could get 1 customer a week, what if you started getting 1 customer a month? That's 109,000 a year. Would that change your life? I went out there with that message. That message I made 6 figures with, by the way. And then it was actually a gentleman, a dad on one of my lives. And he goes, hey, what about us dads? I realized at that point that my message was landing and I could expand. And by this time, I had already had many people really close to 6 figures in my community. So I was like, that's it. I'm going to help everyday families just like me create 6 figures in the digital space with a simple system. I see all these people bragging about all these different income streams that they have, but they're not making no money. I focus on one income, but it's built my value ladder in my income streams, and it's built my value ladder in my affiliate income. And now I make 6 figures all month in both of them. Right? Because I just focus on one thing like I'm teaching you. So what's the last one? Timing. Oh, I'll do it. This is good. Timing. Timing is the most important thing. So many of you are going to, well, I don't know if I can do this, and you're going to overthink it. And guess what? If you overthink it, you're going to miss out on making 6 figures in 2026. Most of you will spend more money between now and the first of the year on food you don't need, on alcohol you don't need, on buying gifts that people aren't even going to look at again, going out to eat, things that you'll spend more money on those 4 things that can never make you 6 figures. Me, if money was that tight, and if you didn't want to use payment plans, I would make adjustments this year so I could change my life in 2026 and change my family's life. It's a decision. When I launched into the digital space, I didn't have the money. I had money in my bank account, but it was to pay for my daughter's braces. And it was due in 7 days. I was like, I'm going to invest in this because I'm going to change my family's life. I'm going to invest in this. And oh my gosh, I will have my first customer in 7 days because I'm going to do the impact strategy because I do not want to call the orthodontist and tell them I can't make the payment. 2 days after launching my business, I got my first customer. I had a $300 day, then a $600 day, then a $300 day, then a $900 day. And I was like, holy crap. Digital marketing is where it's at. Made 6 figures in 6 months. My first million in 17 months. Now I make a very nice 6 figures a month. What if I wouldn't have invested because I didn't have that extra money. I have another gal inside my community, and she didn't have the money either. She's a mom to 3 boys. She didn't have the money either. She babysat and cleaned homes to come up with the money. In 2 years, she's made $650,000 in 2 years. Imagine if she would have said, I can't afford it. $650,000 she wouldn't have made if she would have said, I can't afford it. I have another gal inside my community. Hers is probably my favorite story because she's an extreme introvert. She's never made one video, by the way. She is so good on Facebook. And she uses Facebook, and she is really good at copywriting. Like, she can make these really cool posts on Facebook. She's a single mom to 3 kids. She didn't have the money either. So guess what she did? She discovered me on TikTok on live. And guess what she did? She went around her house when she got off my live, and she took a picture of a lamp. She took a picture of a dresser. She went through her closet, her kids' closet, and she sold some clothes on Facebook Marketplace to come up with the money to buy my $300 passive daily pay blueprint. She goes, I don't need this stuff. I need to make money, and I can't live like this anymore. She loves her job. She works for a small mom and pop shop, so she knows she's capped out on the income, but they work with her kids. She sold the stuff on Facebook Marketplace, but here's what she did. She's so good. She literally put the stuff on Facebook Marketplace, and she went and made a post on Facebook, and she goes, wish me luck. I can't even afford with the cost of groceries, because this was back in 2022 when they just like spiked. She goes, with the cost of groceries, I can't even afford an extra loaf of bread. I don't know what I'm going to do when they need new clothes. So wish me luck. I'm launching into the digital marketing space. If anybody has any tips for me, let me know in the comments. That was her peak interest post. In a day and a half, she sold $300 worth of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. She purchased the passive daily pay blueprint. She went back to Facebook and she shared that. She goes, I'm so excited. I made enough money to purchase the passive daily pay blueprint. Wish me luck. And then she got her system set up the next day, and she goes, I feel so good. I literally have my own automated system. Never did I think a single mom of 3 kids would be able to learn how to make passive income. She goes, if you're interested, here's my website. She made $900 that evening. She's never made a video. She's just really good with her marketing, her post. And that was in 2022. A year ago, I guess it was a little over a year ago, she messaged me and she goes, you will not believe this. She goes, I just wanted to make enough money to never take a calculator to the grocery store again. That's how she discovered me, because of my message. And she goes, I made enough. She goes, anything over 300, I would put back towards birthday and holidays. She goes, I made enough extra money. She goes, I'm surprising my kids the day after Christmas. We're going on our first trip. They've never left their state. They've never been on an airplane. She hasn't either. She goes, all because of this. She goes, this is my first Christmas. I actually don't have a fake smile on, and I don't have any mom guilt. She goes, matter of fact, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to share with my kids that we're leaving on an airplane for the first time. All because she had the courage to stop the old patterns of, I can't do it. I can't afford it. Because if you say that, you're right, and your life will not improve. Think about that. Timing is everything. You just have to have the courage to know you're worth more, and you have to have the courage to want to take more. I knew I wanted more for my family. I knew I wasn't going to settle. I didn't care what I had to learn. I didn't care how long it took, but it took me 6 months to make 6 figures, and it's changed my family's life. We are no different than you. We just had the courage. Okay. This is all you need to do. Screenshot this. Impact, inspire, message, practical, authentic, connection, and timing. When somebody showed me this a few years ago, I was like, that's all you have to do in your content. This is it. Content made simple. This is all you need to focus on. This is the knowledge and the skills that you need to learn to be able to do this. Screenshot this. And if you guys want free access to my Freedom Formula Blueprint, go right here. I would absolutely love to share with you. When you go there, you're going to put your email in. You'll receive the Freedom Formula Blueprint inside your email within 5 to 10 minutes. If you do not see it, look through your spam or promotions folder, okay? What I'm sharing with you today, for those of you that got on late, is this. 100K in 2026. 6 customers a month is all you need to make 100K in 2026. One offer. Simplify. Got to simplify it. Y'all are making this way too hard. We automate, simplify and automate, simplify and automate. We automate it. So we let the automations do the work for us. If you literally got 600 emails a month, which we do that through that. And if it took you 100 emails to get a customer, that's 8,400 a month, which is 100,000 in 2026. Imagine if you learned to do this, then you double it in 2027. What if you double that in 2028? Nothing changes if nothing changes. So thanks you guys for hanging out with me. I literally, I need to go. I literally have a call I have to get on with my community builders because I love helping people build this and build their own community. Because I'm helping people build their 7 figures community. So I will be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Awesome group today, by the way. If you're new to me, follow me, YouTube, subscribe so you don't miss any of my notifications when I go live. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. You've been awesome. YouTube, as always, if you have any questions, let me know. TikTok,